Hello, everyone. I'm Jean-Claude at Beyond Mystic, and welcome to this very special report. Tonight's title is Jupiter-Uranus Conjunction. And with me, of course, is the lovely Meg Moonbeam. You can find her on beyondmystic.academy and also here on beyondmystic.net for your personal readings. Meg, welcome back to the show. How are you?
I'm very good, very excited to be doing this show with you and someone very special who's about to come on. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I think we just had a weird Mercury retrograde glitch. Those first couple of seconds apparently did not go through, but it appears that we're running live now. So welcome everyone again to today's very special report. Our title this evening, of course, is Jupiter-Uranus, the conjunction. And with me, of course, is Meg Moonbeam. You can find her at beyondmystic.net. For the consultations, one-on-one bookings, as well as here on the Academy at beyondmystic.academy. Sorry for repeating that for those of you who saw it on X, but there you go, folks. Mercury retrograde in full effect. Yes, as Meg just suggested there, we have another guest in that little box on top of me there. If she can wave her hand, yes, she's going to be joining us here in just a couple of moments, but we wanted to spend a few minutes with you guys here live on YouTube to go through yes, this Mercury retrograde, some of this crazy energies we're feeling, a couple of housekeeping notes, and then, of course, we'll get right into the topic for tonight's conversation, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Meg, in the last couple of days, first of all, how are you feeling? You lost your voice a couple of days ago. Is that part of the energetic draw also? Is there something else going on in your life? Share how you're dealing with all these energies here in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm still coming off the rails of the new moon total solar eclipse that was last Monday, April 8th. And I was very blessed to be able to be in the path of 100% totality and witness the eclipse in the Niagara region, even though it was cloudy where I was. But ever since then, I've been really feeling it physically in my body. I'm a Taurus rising, so this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus is really affecting me. Like I've been hearing a lot of the other Taurus sun moon rising saying the same thing. And that eclipse, I've been so tired, JC, but today is the first day that, okay, my energy is back again. And then I got a little bit of a cold. So I think it's just a lot of ascension symptoms from being in the literal path of the eclipse, which was once in a lifetime. And also this Uranus-Jupiter conjunction that we're going to talk about that we haven't had since 1941 happen in Taurus. So it's a really big deal.
Oh, I'm excited to get into all of the decode. You've done an excellent work here. I've got all the slides on the deck ready to share the audience members. So a big thank you to you, Meg. I hope your voice lasts through this episode. I know you've been hard at work here on the Academy and also doing your one-on-one bookings, and I really appreciate all of your energy. McLeod5 says hello from Gatineau. Well, bonsoir, everyone in Gatineau. Let us know in the chat where you guys are watching from. It's always cool to kind of see the reach of these cool episodes. Blue Star 77 or 777 says, "You're looking so amazing, Meg."
Oh, thank
I
you.
go for the Joan Jett look. What do you guys think? Does she look like Joan Jett right now? Isn't that cool? It's a rocker star in Meg. Yes, Meg. Let's look at this Mercury retrograde. Of course, I've been having trouble speaking in the last couple of days in the shows, and it's always at the same time as these retrogrades. So clearly, it's affecting me at that level. How is it manifesting, generally speaking, here for the collective? How are you managing with it? And any tips on how to maybe make it less disruptive as possible here moving forward?
Yeah, really good point to bring up, JC. It's not just the eclipse season we just had, which we're still kind of in, I like to call it, and other astrologers like to call it the eclipse hangover. You know, the 2 to 3 weeks after an eclipse season, we're processing and adjusting that on top of this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, on top of a Mercury retrograde happening at the same time, which is in the sign of Aries, which deals with impatience, frustration, anger, directness, bluntness. So it's not a normal Mercury retrograde where I've been noticing when I've been doing my one-on-one clients or talking to friends or family or my daily astro shows in the live chat, a lot of people feeling really easily triggered and frustrated and a lot of anger coming up with this Mercury retrograde in Aries. So let us know in the comments if you've been feeling that. I've definitely been noticing that within myself. So I've been saying I think it's really important not to take things personally from other people at this time with this Mercury retrograde in Aries and the North Node in Aries, the eclipse we just had, which can be very impatient in the shadow side. But the good news is on Friday, the sun is going to be moving into the sign of Taurus, which is a lot more chill, way more patient. So I think once the sun moves into Taurus, that'll help with this crazy retrograde in Aries we've been having.
Well, when is that? Friday or Saturday?
Friday, I believe, the 19th, which is Friday.
Okay. Friday cannot come soon enough for a lot of people in the chat. I hear you. I'm with you. It's been a weird couple of days for sure. Hot Pink for me says Meg, our own Joan Jett of the Woo. That should be your new moniker on the show, Joan Jett of the Woo.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you guys are recording the Navigating the Woo with Janine tomorrow on paper.
Yes, I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Do you have a specific angle in mind for tomorrow?
I don't think Janine and I have a specific angle yet, but we like to, with the navigating on the woos, we always have themes, but Janine and I like to also very much go with the flow with what we're feeling in the moment and look at the viewers' questions. And I think we might take a look at the education system and how that's going to be shifting and changing.
Right.
So I know a lot of people have been wondering about that with their kids or family members, you know, to put them in a normal school or what kind of school they're going to put them into and how that's shifting and changing. So I know that's something Janine wanted to focus on.
Right. Very good. Folks, if you're wondering about the schedule, you can go to beyondmystic.net/schedule, and then you'll see here the Navigating the Woo for 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I wanted to bring your attention also to the Beyond Healing Show live tonight with May Levy. You don't want to miss that. So going with this retrograde, going with this particular alignment, also of this conjunction, why is personal healing here from different modalities perhaps more important than ever, Megan? Why should people join this show here right after ours tonight here on Rumble and YouTube with May Levy?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I feel like in our Western society, we've been so programmed to not reach out for help, or that it can be a weakness, you know, to reach out for help or talk about our emotions or look at the spirituality, you know, is crazy. But it's actually something that was completely natural up until just a few hundred years ago for all our ancestors to, you know, reach out to shamans, medicine women, energetic healers. May Levy is absolutely amazing, you guys. She rocks at what she does. So you definitely want to check out this show. And with the energies that we have going on right now, where it's a lot of shadow work as well, JC. I was talking about that on my Beyond Astro weekly forecast today, that for the whole next week and a half, while we have this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, and also a very intense full moon in Scorpio on April 23rd, right now, the sun is square Pluto for the whole next week and a half, which is one of the most intense aspects in astrology that deals with the dark side of life, shadow work, things coming up to the surface that we need to deal with that might not be easy. So I absolutely love May's energy, and everyone we have on the team that does energy work. They're amazing sources to help us out in these times for sure.
Well, thank you for that. Hey, folks, if you're interested in this, of course, Beyond Healing is the show poster you're looking for. It's going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight here on YouTube and also on Rumble. So please do pay attention today during the show. We are going to be giving away this beautiful pyramid here from Ascension Organites. This is Agasa, really amazing design. We might have a few other gifts to give away also here tonight. So stay tuned and keep your ears to the show here and see if you could be one of the lucky winners tonight. So thank you everyone for joining us here. If you're still watching us on YouTube, please move over here now to the Rumble link for the full uncensored conversation here with our very special guest that is just about to come online now. So here's a link in the live chat. And yeah, we'll see you in just a few moments here on the other side.